Good evening. It's Donna here at Boldness Blooming. There we go. Get a little bit more light. As I was sitting here after work, again, I had an insight. And I mean, it's not like it's brand new, but it's like this. I feel like insights get deeper and deeper, and then they just become this deep inner knowing. Like I can feel it in my body and my heart. So I'd like to share with you, I think I'll call this authenticity and people pleasing. So the one thing I wrote down here is that I'm really letting go of trying to please people to be accepted. And what I really realized is how much this, really stems from childhood, and maybe many people experience this, is that as little children, we are completely dependent on our parents, and we want to be accepted. We want to be loved and accepted, and we want to belong to that family. And I imagine from a child's point of view that they would want to do anything they could to make sure that they fit in and that they were being accepted. And so if I thought that some way that I was acting or something I did was not acceptable or looked down on or laughed at or anything like that, then I imagined that I would have maybe tried to hide that part of me, or just not express it because I thought, oh, I can't do it this way. That's not gonna bring me the love that I'm craving. And I really see this too in the children that I work with. It's just amazing, this whole experience of healing myself and also being with these children is truly just amazing. And so we're choosing. It's like we're choosing. There's authenticity on the one hand, and then there's being accepted and belonging on the other. And it can be a tough choice, right? It can, do I want to be myself, or do I want to have, lots of friends and belong to the group and everything? And probably our whole lives, even as teenagers and as we grow up, we face these kind of questions. But now that I'm more aware of it, I'm thinking just I just want to be myself. I don't want to be constantly changing myself a little just to make sure this person's going to be happy, and changing myself a little bit, so that this other person I think will be more pleased or comfortable or whatever. So just really being myself with everyone, and not trying to please or try to perform well or do other things to win acceptance, because I don't want people to accept a me that's not even me. I want to be authentic, and I think that is number one for me right now. And the second realization was also along the lines of pleasing people, but from the flip point of view, and that is that people do not exist to please me. They are just being themselves. And of course, this seems really obvious, right? But I really, today, I just really felt it, in my core of my being. Other people are really just being themselves. And I realized that when I have the belief I used to have, why is this person doing this? They should be doing this. They should be behaving like this because that's how I want them to behave. Clearly that kind of leads you into a little bit of insanity, right? Because I can't control what other people do. And yeah, really deeply realizing that this other person is not trying to be mean to you or, disappoint you or do anything. They are just being themselves. Wow, right? Yeah, and so it really made me think more deeply too about what I want to teach these children so that hopefully they won't get to be 40 years old and have to unlearn and rewire their whole brains like I have been doing. So this is the rewarding part of my job, especially with the one little boy that I'm caring for. So I thought, number one is I really want to show them my unconditional love. I want to let them know that I love them absolutely no matter what. So no matter what they're feeling, no matter what they do, that they are acceptable and they are loved. And yeah, so that I'm not just saying, well, I'm going to love you if you're good, I'm going to love you if you're happy, I'm going to love you if you do it my way, but I'm just going to love you, and I love you as you are. And some of the other things I want to be teaching them is definitely about empathy and forgiveness, because I feel like when we can understand how the other person understand things from the other person's point of view and how they might be feeling, and teach how to forgive, because I think that is also very key. So even now I'm trying to help Luke understand that he's been asking about compassion and forgiveness, which is amazing to me. Explaining how parents are just people and they're not going to be perfect and they're just trying to do their best, and explaining that it's okay if you're sad or angry or disappointed, and that we do have the choice, that we can forgive. I think it's so important. And some other values I've been trying to get across to them is it's okay to express your feelings, to validate their feelings, let them express their feelings, and also to set their own boundaries, So I notice a little boy that I'm with sometimes says, you can't do that, or you shouldn't do that. So I show him how he can turn that around and say, and express it from his own point of view, like, when you do that, I feel sad, or, I would like you to, I would like something else, or this is what I would prefer. So these are things that I feel like are just so important for children to learn. And yeah, we could really revolutionize the whole world if children were learning these things. These, I think, that are so basic. And so I feel inspired. I really feel like more and more like my power is coming forth. And when I have that feeling of just really feeling my own power, then I can be more empathetic, I can be more compassionate, I can be a better listener, because I'm being full in myself. And I'm not coming from a small place, from a victim place, or trying to pretend or please people. And it's freeing, and I'm really, really excited. Excited to see, this woman that I'm becoming. So I hope that, maybe helped you out in some way today, or well, maybe just maybe something resonated with you. Good evening, and I'll talk to you soon. Ciao, ciao.